So I wanted to be different. I didn't write my topic on the title slide. And before I get to the topic, I want to tell you all a story about how I ended up on the stage. I have a really strong nerdy side, and that's why I love to watch YouTube videos. I really do. And most of them are TEDx videos. And I watch a lot of them, and I always gotten jealous of people talking at TEDx videos. For example, Chris Lonsdale, Tom Thumb, Pablo Holman. I've always gotten jealous of the ability to capture an audience, to tell something important, to educate an audience. So, when I was walking through my school one morning, I saw it's my jealous face. I saw a TEDx poster. I stumbled in the corridor for a minute, but I realized that I want to talk. I mean, yeah, it's my dream, sort of. So I went to my English teacher and said, I want to talk at TEDx. She said, that's great. Do you have a topic in mind? I didn't, so I asked, is there a list I could choose from? She said, there's not a list. You have just to include the word time, the phrase, it's time. Whoa. Shocked. And for the rest of the day, I brainstormed. I thought, time, what's interesting about time? What's something that people rarely hear of time? And I came up with two conclusions, that time is endless, and people can never have too much of it. That's two conclusions I came up with. Instead, I asked myself a question. Come on. It's time, but for what? What is it time for? Is that a good question? I think it is, because I couldn't answer it. So, again, a lot of brainstorming was to be done, and one day I came to my mom for an answer. I said, Mom, look, I'm talking at TEDx, and the key phrase has to be, it's time. What could I talk about? She thought for a while and said, well, it may be time to teach young people, teenagers, college students, to learn how to deal with money, to plan their money, to manage their money. And because I didn't have any ideas on what to talk about, yeah, it was a good idea after all. So, I wrote my speech, and now I'm here. And that's my topic. It's time to teach young people to plan their money. And I have another story about the first time that my mom taught me how to plan my money. I think it was last year that it happened, and everyone gets lunch money, right? Either they used to or they still do. Like the money that you eat for a day, maybe save some pennies, put in their piggy bank. And I was like the rest of you. I used to get the money for a day, until one morning, my mom gave me a lot more money, like 5 times more. Why? I mean, I'm a teenager, more money doesn't hurt, right? But my conscience told me, ask why. So I did. I asked, Mom, why did you give me all this extra money? She said, it's for the week. What? She said, it's for the week. You have to eat for a week, plan your money, maybe you'll save some, maybe you won't. I mean, in the morning, I'm really laggy and lazy, so I went along with it. And after the week, out of the 10 euros she gave me, well, in today's money, I ended up saving 2 euro. Wow. I actually saved money. So, and I really like the sensation of saving money. And because I'm really, really lazy, so of course, once you get some money, you want to make more, right? Because I'm lazy, I wanted to make money with no work. I didn't want to work for money. So, I searched on Google, what could I do to get money without working? And guess what? Stock markets came out. Another new thing. I've never heard of it. I mean, that's the stuff grown-ups talk, right? I mean, I've heard my uncle talk about it once. But again, I tried it. I went into the local stock market, I bought some, not much, of not so well-known company stocks. And imagine my surprise when 2 months later, that 2 euro that I bought some stocks with turned into 8 euro. Right? 4 euro of profit. And a little later on Christmas, last Christmas, I received a gift from my cousin. A great book by Robert Kiyosaki. That's him. It in detail explains what I did without knowing what I was doing. It described how to invest, how to buy smart and sell even smarter. And I read the book and I learned even more from it. I took the time to read it and learn from it. And that is what it's time for. For young people to take their time to learn how to plan, how to save money. And there can never be a wrong time to learn. Thank you.